everyone? Welcome back. This is another brand new subway map. You can kind of see that it may look a little bit normal, but this is going to be what the subway would look like overnight. So from maybe 12 to 5, let's say. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to show you what I did with each line. The A train I did alter a little bit. So the A train kind of looks like its normal line going through Queens and Brooklyn. There is a change that I did. It ends at 145th Street. And you guys might be thinking, oh, how's it going to do that? So the answer is that the C train is going to have the entire top level to itself. The A train is going to terminate on the tracks that the B train terminates on. So it's going to go there. Now we'll move on to the C train. Now you can see that it starts out in Lefferts Boulevard, see? Stops at 111th and 104th, then links up with the A at Rockaway Boulevard, then heads to Euclid Avenue, where it operates pretty much like its normal line, but there is another change that I did. It goes past 168th and continues all the way to 207th Street. You can see that the A train ends at 145th. See? I know I might have just... Never mind. So basically... So the C train will end at Inwood 207th overnights, and the C train will function more than it does during... when it's not like overnight hours. So the E train I didn't do anything to. I kind of left the E train in its place. Now we'll move on to the B train. So you can see that I made changes on both ends, a little bit like the C. I started out in Norwood 205th Street, which is where the D train terminates. And it goes all in the Bronx. It replaces the D in the Bronx. Runs local. Runs pretty much as its normal line until it terminates at 2nd Avenue. And actually, why did I even delete it from Broadway Lafayette? And ends at 2nd Avenue. See? So anyways, let's move on to the D. The D, I will say I made... Hold on, I'm actually editing this a little bit. So I'm actually deleting the D for... Oh no, actually, I wanna keep the D here. My mistake. So the D train, you kind of see what I did. The D train starts out in Broadway Lafayette, runs to Grand Street, and then heads in Brooklyn as its normal route. Now we'll move on to the F. Alright, so we're going to start out in Coney Island for this one because there is a change in Queens that I made. So you can see that it operates pretty much as its normal line. But it ends at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike, you can see here. Because Kew Gardens Union Turnpike, it has like a storage track. And some trains can be routed into Bedford Nostrand Avenues. So anyways, we'll move on. Let's see. You guys might be thinking that I deleted the M, but actually no, I didn't. I did actually do one change to the M. The M train does I made the M Train Express in Brooklyn from Marcy Avenue to Myrtle Avenue. Now we'll move on to the G. I didn't do anything to. I just left the T in its place. I completely eliminated the Z. And I didn't do anything to the J. Nor the L. Alright. The N, I believe I did something to. Oh no, I didn't. Actually. So this is actually what the Q train looks like in real life. Well, I'm sorry, I'm just. So the Q train actually runs alone, runs by itself after DeKalb Avenue. Well, the last connection that it has is Prospect Park until West 8th Street, which is the F. So anyways, the R train, I did do something to the R train. So the R train typically would end at Forest Hill 71st Avenue, but it actually continues on and goes to Jamaica 179th Street. They have done this change in real life, and this one was actually kind of inspired by Fanteca 104. So I'm going to talk about the 4 shuttles now. This shuttle runs between 96th Street and Harlem 148th Street, replacing the 3 train overnights because I completely abolished the 3 train as well. So I left the 2 shuttles as is, and there was no 4th shuttle. I left the 1 train as is because the 1 train serves a lot of stops on its own. Alright, so I did nothing to the 2. The 2 runs on its own after Franklin Avenue. It doesn't run with the 3, because remember, I completely abolished the 3. So the 4 I did do a change to. So it starts out in the Bronx, runs it's pretty much like its normal line. Runs past Crown Heights Utica Avenue and replaces all the stops to New Lots Avenue, which is why I got rid of which is pretty much, they actually do this in real life. They cut back the 3 train to 42nd Street, Times Square, just right here. Look at how many lines there only are. Only 6 lines compared to how many there really are. And actually, oh wait, I forgot about this connection, and then there's the ACE. And actually, they do eliminate the C train overnight. They replace it with the A train, which makes all local stops. The 5 train only runs in the Bronx, actually. It runs past, it terminates at 138th Street, Grand Concourse. You know what, never mind, I'm gonna change this, actually. There you go, 456, there we go. So it terminates at, it only runs between 125th and Eastchester Dyer Avenue, so it's kind of like a Bronx line. The 6, I was about to do a change to the 6, but I didn't. I decided that I would leave it as is. Nor did I do a change to the 7. Was Staten Island Railway, and nothing really else I did. So that's just going to be pretty much it. But we're going to take a look at some of the major stations. So there's 168th Street. There's Columbus Circle. Only the A, B, C, and the 1. That's kind of a very small. I mean, sure, they've only just eliminated the D, but and also, I'm going to actually show you a flaw that they missed. They're the owner of Brand New Subway, they forgot to add Parkside Avenue. I'm not going to add it because I'm too lazy. Alright, so there's Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. There's NR46 FQ, and then there's Grand Central, which only is served by 3 lines. Only the 4, 6, and 7. Because remember, the 5 train actually only runs to the Bronx, but it's cut much shorter. So there's 14th Street and Square. There's actually 34th Street, Herald Square. It's actually pretty much like it's BFM and QR. That's pretty accurate. Here's the West 4th Street, ABCEFM. There's Delancey, Essex, FJM. Fulton Street, ACJ2 and 4. That's kind of like shrink. They eliminated the 3, 5, and Z. Your Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center, the D, N, Q, R2, and 4. That's actually what I think it is. I think that's actually what Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center looks like overnight. And I mean, they don't do these overnight closures anymore since they're cleaning the subway from 1 to 5 every night. Here's Broadway Junction, the ACJL. Here is actually Jackson Heights was out of it. This is actually that's not what it looks like. I think it's EF7. It's actually pretty much just normal because I didn't alter it past, I don't know, like Forest Hills. I didn't alter the lines. That's where the M terminates. I didn't make any changes to the M. Well, here's Jamaica Center. Oh no, the JFK Airport, sorry. Here's Briarwood, Jamaica 179th, and then that's pretty much just it. A lot of these also look like it's, even Atlantic Barclays looks what it's like, because I actually think it's kind of shocking. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for today.